Hello everyone, my name is Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Paranormasight, The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. In the last episode we got one of the main endings, I think, which ended pretty bad because I was freaking right, y'all. I was right that evil girl, Yoko, I was so right about her. I just sensed the evil. Oh, she's the mastermind, y'all. Man, and it was so sad about Tetsuo and letting his evil daughter kill him. It was just horrible. It was really, really upsetting. It was also really interesting. A lot of interesting stuff going on. So, what I did off camera was I knew I was missing 4 mockingbirds. I had to look up where to get them because a lot of them are difficult to find. So, it's just for the achievement. It turns out there's 2 of them that you can get if you just keep clicking on Richter when he's outside that candy shop. And I clicked on him a bunch of times, but I guess it wasn't enough. So immediately I went back in, I clicked on him, and bam, one right after the other, I got them. So here's one, the number 2, Beekaboo, which is really cute. That one was on the fence outside of the entrance to the school when we're in like that schoolyard meeting up with everyone. It's really hard to see and it's really far, so I don't blame myself for missing that at all. 4 was one of the ones that we got through Richter winning it, and he, according to him, it's very rare, so he was really excited. I wish I had been recording, but I didn't know how long it would take. Thankfully, it was pretty quick, but still. It was 2, 4, 7 was the 7 was in a tree when we were in Midoricho Park, near Ayame's house or apartment. It was on the tree that's like right next to us on the left, and it was really hard to spot and it blended in. So again, I do not blame myself for missing that one. Haiku. Pretty funny. It was 2, 4, 7, and 10. 10 was the other one we got through Richter, winning it. And I think that was it. Those were the only 4 that I had missed. So here they are in all their glory. Alright, so that's great. So now, here's what I'm thinking. Like I said before, it makes sense storyline-wise for Shogo to be the other descendant of Seiman. So it makes sense to go back to the beginning, right? God, I have to go through all this spooky stuff again. I'm not really sure. Which part would be best to go to? I mean, this is the good ending, kind of, except he died. I don't know if we go in here on the route where she's alive and something different will happen, or if we go in the route where she's dead and that's the good ending. It should be. But then Shogo's gonna go on a killing spree. How do we stop him? So I think it's one of these. I'm gonna try both. It makes sense to me to let her die, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I should have gone here. I don't know. It's one of these 3. Maybe this one branches off to a 3rd path. Let's check the one where she's dead. Resume? I don't know. Start from finding the curse stone? I don't know. Call an ambulance. What is happening? Is she dead? Yoko. God, he's really freaking out. It's been so long since I've seen this, it's actually kind of freaking me out. The phone. I need to call an ambulance. What am I doing? Hurry. Whoa. Did I freak out this much before? The phone. Call an ambulance. Okay. That's so creepy to see her dead. Hold it in. Yeah, she's dead. But it's great that she's dead because she's evil, so yay. Okay, so here's my thought. If this is the correct thing, we go in here, she's dead. I don't know how we're going to prevent Shogo from, fulfilling the right or whatever. Um, we can prevent a lot of bad things from happening, right? Everything that just happened at the end right now in the last episode can be prevented. But we still can't prevent what's already happened. I wish we could go further back, We can't go back and save Michio. We can't go back and save Harue's son. We can't go back and stop Nejima. And we can't go back and save Hajime. So, I don't know. It kind of sucks. But this is the most we can do, I guess. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting. She looked so cute and innocent, but she's not. And I'm not surprised. I don't know. She was so cute. But at the same time, something about her from right away, I just knew. When she talked about her dog and the way she acted with Shogo sometimes, I felt like she's up to something. Resurrect her. No. Who's telling him that? No. We're not going to resurrect this evil girl. Seiman, if we are you, we have to speak to your descendant. Do not let him go down the path of evil. Strange presence a few times. Seemed like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. Yeah, that was weird. At first, I really thought for the longest that it was her telling us, trying to get us to turn and walk away from her so she could activate her curse. But she legit looked really freaked out, so I don't know what she saw. Definitely something strange going on. Maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned the rite of resurrection. Okay. Whispering Canal. Whoa. Did something new happen? Damn it, that presence again. What's the presence? Is it the Whispering Canal? Or is it us, Seiman, that he's feeling and he just doesn't know? Is there really... Am I wrong? I might have to just edit all of this out for you guys. Me too, Shogo. Me too. I'm at a loss too. Got my own curse stone. Wind way over my head. Of course she knew. Takumi, you here yet? Wait! This is new! The beckoning light! Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light. Floating in midair? Oh, wait! Flashback! I just remembered something! Holy crap! You guys, the first time we played this game, like, not the first time, but, one of the early first episodes, when all of this first happened, I thought I saw something green flying by in the background. And I think I even commented, I was like, what was that? Did you guys see that? It was the beckoning light that whole time. That's crazy. That's nice foreshadowing. And I think it was around this point, but it just flew by last time. It didn't just stay there. Cool. Dang. Seiman, why did you run away last time? If you had just stayed put, we could have prevented all this. Looks like a light floating in midair. Huh? Oh. That's it? No, I've got my own curse stone and way over my head. Wait! Beckoning light! Why? Come to me! Seiman! Oh. Oh, it got closer! Okay, that kind of scared me. Whoa, it's coming closer. You kind of scared me there, but I know you don't mean harm, so... Is this another one of the 7 mysteries? Looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe? Was there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Touch it. Huh? Am I supposed to touch it? Yes. Seiman! Why so shy? Oh? Oh, new path! Yay! I'm glad I didn't waste our time. I don't know how much I'm gonna edit out of me just like being like, is this the right thing to do? Cool! So having her dead is the right thing. Cleansing. Yes, let's do it. When the body, soul, and mind of Seiman Tsuchimikado have all been brought together, the rite of cleansing is activated, dispelling all rituals and curses that have previously been performed. Cool! It's me! I am Seiman! I am inside of you. Oh, storyteller, what's up, bro? Oh, so I was reading a group discussion, non-spoilery, thankfully, up to a certain point, because they were like talking. They were talking in the Reddit, because there's a Reddit of certain things, and they were like, "Oh, how far have you gotten in Paranormasight?" And I was very careful to avoid anything that spoils the end. But they were talking about stuff I'd already seen, thankfully. And we were all like, who is the storyteller? And I'm like, oh, I'm dying to know who the storyteller is. So apparently we'll never really verify who he is, but there is suspicion on who he might be. And it makes sense in a way, but they were like, oh, we think that he is Nakagoshi. He's the head of the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And if they do another game, which apparently the creators did say they were interested and had some ideas, which I hope they do eventually one day soon, because this was a really great game. I would like to see more with Mio, more with him, and with our detectives and all of that. That would be really cool. I would love that. And more about the paranormal affairs. My. Finally, you have arrived at this juncture. I expected no less from you. That would mean that you have managed to bring everything to light. Though there is the possibility that you have wound up here by chance. Really? It's possible? So wait, so there was a chance at the beginning when I first started this game, if I had clicked on the beckoning light, all of this could have... Oh. Oh. I didn't know that. So before I take you any further, I must ask you a number of questions. Got it. About what exactly the soul, body, and mind of Seiman Tsuchimikado are. Firstly, which curse echo represents the soul of Seiman Tsuchimikado? Well, yeah, if you just started the game, there's no way you're gonna know any of this stuff. So, yeah, it's the beckoning light. Yes, that is exactly it. After his defeat at the hands of Ashino in the Honjo incident, Seiman wandered about near Honji. The form of his curse echo changed over time with the legend he left behind. That's why we don't know what he looks like. This is the curse echo which was acquired by Mayu Chozawa. But when called forth by Seiman's body and mind, it appeared momentarily before him. Let us continue. Who served as the self of Seiman Tsuchimikado? Who was his body, his descendant who carried his blood in their veins? Right now it's Shogo. Unless they want Hajime? Okay. Correct again. Although Shogo Okie was born to an ordinary family, the blood of a distant relative ran thick in his veins. It's cool thinking that him, Michio, and Hajime are all related. Kind of, you know? In truth, the same is true for Yoko Fukunaga. Really? They're all related? Oh no, she's related to Ashino. Okay. She was also one who had the blood of a distant relative coursing through her. In her case, it was Ashino. Seiman and Ashino, fated to meet again all these hundreds of years later. Now for my final question. Who is the mind of Seimin Tsuchimikado? Tell me the name of the person whose consciousness was directly tied to his. The mind is us, the player. Should I say me? No, they said the name. Oh shoot! Are they asking the name? Oh no! Are they asking the name I put at the beginning of this game? Oh no. I don't remember. Did I put Binks? Shoot. Did I put Binks? I don't remember. I hope this is what he's talking about. I'm just gonna say Binks because I can't remember. Oh lord. It's me. Oh no, am I wrong? Oh, I see. You believe it to be Binks. I'm afraid that it is not. Oh. Who the hell is it? Oh no! What did I put? Oh, shite. What did I put? Guys. Fudge. Hold on. No! You're not gonna let me progress if I don't remember. Ugh. Hold on. I have no choice. Thank goodness for recording, right? I have to go right this second and rewatch the first episode. Did I put some random name because I'm a weirdo? Like Apollo or something? What did I put? Come on, Biggs. Past Biggs. Hurry up. I'm just waiting. I did put Jackie. Why? Why do I do this? Ugh. Oh, and then he did the jump scare of Dork Binks too, and I was like, no. And then I said I want Jackie, right? Okay, it's Jackie. Ugh, I should have known. Of course I would do that. Because I think I was like, oh, but sometimes it feels awkward in the game if I use my... This, which is true. Like when I did Coffee Talk and it was like constantly, oh, Binks, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, eh. Alright. The answer to this is most important, so please answer me once more. I'm sorry. My memory is horrible. It's me. But I put the name Jackie. Okay. I mean, that's my second go-to, so... Oh, I see. You believe it to be Jackie? Are you saying you believe it to be yourself? Yes, yes. Are you certain? No. Now you're making me doubt. Yay! Oh, what an emotional roller coaster this episode has been. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing because I'm so, like, all over the place. Yes, you are correct. Finally, you have remembered. I wonder how cool it would be during another playthrough. Oh, shoot, he said something. No! Finally, you have remembered. That's right, you are Seiman's consciousness, awoken by the curses and the rite of resurrection. What if I put the name Seiman at the beginning? That would be freaking cool. They have to have an Easter egg for that, right? Or something. Oh, you remember who you are. You know, that kind of thing. However, having lost your memories, you forgot about the duty assigned to you. This is, if I may say so, where I played my part, guiding you through the events of this story. I think we were all, like, in the Reddit, we were all thirsting over Storyteller, because we were like, oh, I bet you he's really hot under that mask. He's not an old man at all. As your consciousness was all that was left of you, you manipulated time and space by way of the story chart, jumping from vessel to vessel. Yeah, and I think Mio realized it right away. And manipulated your host's actions by whispering commands into their ears. In doing so, you were able to get the full picture of what needed to be done. But at one point, while still unconscious, you managed to remember your duty. The so-called mastermind behind these events, the one who awakened the right and the curses, was Yoko Fukunaga, descendant of Ashino herself. You unconsciously activated your curse and killed her. Ah, so that's what happened at the beginning. How interesting that she awakened Seiman's consciousness at the same time as the curses. That was the one and only time she could have been stopped. Ah, okay. But due to your influence on Shogo Okie's will, Yoko Fukunaga was brought back to life. Using the story chart to undo her death, I led you to believe that it was the work of the Rite of Resurrection itself. But as it turns out, seeing what would transpire if the mastermind was not killed at the outset, is what ultimately revealed the way to put an end to the curses for good. The only thing that's sad now, I mean, there's a lot of sad stuff, is by undoing everything that all of our characters went through together, they don't have closure for Michio, closure for Haruo about her son. Ayame never got to have closure talking to Tetsuo as she killed him, which was horrible anyway. And all of our characters never met and bonded, you know? So that's really sad to me. It's like, damn. I mean, I've seen stories that are similar, right? Like, oh, it was all a dream, or, you know, something like that. But you hope that even though you had to undo all of that stuff that happened, that they could still meet, or something good can still come of it. I mean, the good thing is, of course, that we stopped Yoko, right? That's the main part. There were certain things which would have answered all your questions had you noticed them. For example, even while under your control, Shogo Okie willingly used his curse. Yeah, he did, because there was a couple times we didn't press the button. When I asked you early on how many Shogo Okie had killed, this is what I meant. Had you not used the curse, Shogo Okie would have done so of his own accord. Furthermore, Mayu Chozawa was able to recall information which only you knew. She was able to do this because she was connected to you through her curse echo, the beckoning light. Cool. Alright. About Yoko, the evil person. Okay. About her dog, Ogopogo. So is that true then? In truth, Yoko is a descendant of Onmyoji, who continued to practice in modern times. Her ancestor, Ashino, attempted to steal the Rite of Resurrection in Honjo during the Edo period. Born with exceptional spirit sense, Yoko learned about her own ancestry while researching her roots, and was disappointed to find her bloodline had fallen into mediocrity. She became consumed with the ambition to restore her family's lost glory through her own powers, and devised a scheme to succeed where Ashino failed and performed the Rite of Resurrection. So stupid. Yoko continued her training, developing her spiritual and curse powers until she discovered the Record of Fates, which offered clues regarding the rite. She plotted to use the curses of the 7 mysteries of Honjo to gather a large number of soul drugs by calling forth curse echoes and setting the stage for mutual slaughter. The ultimate plan involved invoking a large-scale feast of shadows, awakening the curses, performing the rite herself, and bringing together enough soul dregs to revive Ashino. Since the effects of the curses increase the more people know and fear them, she first entrusted the Record of Fates to local historian Hideki Araishi, who could be used to easily spread the rumors. She also contacted Fumichika Nejima, a criminal with a deep understanding of mystic arts, to obtain the curse stones needed to gather soul drugs. Unsurprisingly, Nejima was very interested in the story of Ashino, who has a similar name to the woman he loved, so little interesting there, and readily agreed to aid his revival. While carrying out these steps, Yuko learned of the existence of the Yin Scroll, which threatened to thwart her plans. She added a note about the scroll in the Record of Fates before giving it to Araishi, intending to acquire it before it could pose an issue. Through her investigations, Yoko discovered that Hajime Yoshimi was a descendant of Seiman and threatened him with a curse in an effort to scare him into revealing the whereabouts of the Yin Scroll. While Hajime bravely resisted Yoko's threats, she killed him with the curse to ensure— oh, so we don't even know it's like a random separate curse. She killed him with the curse to ensure Seiman's descendant would not stand in her way. As her preparations were coming together, Yoko obtained the seemingly less dangerous curse stone of the Whispering Canal in order to become a curse bearer, a necessity for gathering the curse stones for the Feast of Shadows. Shogo Ukie, also a descendant of Seiman, was eyed as a potential risk factor and contacted to ensure he would be located nearby and subject to monitoring. However, unaware that the spirit of Seiman would be awakened within Shogo as soon as she invoked the curse, Yoko's plan was thwarted when she was immediately cursed to death by Seiman. Woo! You go, Seiman! Kill her!
Now, allow me to ask you one last question.
That kind of sucks, though. She's dead. So we don't even get like a final confrontation with her. I guess the only bad guy who got a final confrontation moment was Nejima. But even then, it was kind of unsatisfactory because he was killed off screen by Ayame. Oh well. I can see people being a little disappointed about that. I am too, honestly, a little bit. Because now she's just dead, and we don't get to everything. We just had to read about it, rather than getting to see her acting evil. Other than that quick, brief moment where she killed Mio and Edio. Oh well, it would have been fun to voice act an evil woman.
Allow me to ask you one last question. If you, knowing all that you know now, had the ability to resurrect one life, what would you do?
This is the same that you asked before. That's the same thing. I feel the same way. I have not changed my mind.
Oh, I see, I see. That was Seiman's original intention. I apologize for leaving it out of the options when I first asked you this question. Now, it is time to bring things to a close. Upon your arrival here, the rite of cleansing was activated, dispelling all other rituals and curses. Look upon the fruit of your efforts, and then we shall leave this world behind for good. Thank you, truly, for all the work you have done.
All right, thank you. 1 a.m. Where's Shogo?
Yeah,
I'm just happy now he's alive. So that's good. And you're not going to go around killing people, which is also good.
that's what happened? I can't believe it.
I haven't voiced him in so long, I'm like, I don't even know what voice I gave him.
I finally understand.
So he knows everything now, huh? Cool.
Yeah, I was the one who did that to Yoko. The blood of the Onmyoji that's inside me broke into my consciousness and gave me that curse. Yoko was after the rite of resurrection. She was the one who awakened the curses of the 7 mysteries and cast the Feast of Shadows. And the only way to stop all of it was to put a stop to her here. Otherwise, the rite of cleansing might have been negated too. I wonder how much of it was really her doing all those things. Yoko.
Aw, he liked her. Poor guy. Don't worry, there's plenty of other fish out there in the sea.
I guess that explains why I felt like it was fate when this all started. Though she didn't seem to notice. I guess things were always destined to end like this from the moment we met. I wish we could have met under different circumstances.
Nah, she's bad. Forget about her.
No point in thinking like that now. God, I need a drink. I'm thinking Moscow Mule. Or 2. Or 3.
They mentioned that drink before. That's it? Takumi didn't even talk to him, huh? 12 a.m. Harué. Oh, did she never get the curse stone? This is sad, though. Like I said, all these people, no closure. Well, maybe he could still find out when he needs to find out for her, you know? He's a good investigator.
Ma'am, what is it?
Ah, just a dream. It seems that it was all just a dream. I dreamt that there was such a thing as the rite of resurrection. Just a dream.
I'm sorry to say it, but there isn't.
Right, of course not. It's for the best, Harué.
But even if there is no such thing, I promise you that I will get to the bottom of the kidnapping. In fact, I've happened to find a very important lead from over a year ago. Something that's evaded our reach until now. An eyewitness from the scene of the kidnapping.
I see. All right. I think he could still get some closure for her. Tetsuo. He needs to fix. Ooh, gross. He needs to fix his relationship with his daughter, because his daughter's a hot mess.
Whoa, 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 what the hell is this? The medical unit told me to get down here. What happened?
Sorry, you guys, that's an unsolvable murder. As I was looking into Yoshimi's death at the former Yasuda Gardens, another body was discovered at a different park in the area. Could they be related?
Sure looks like it, but... Excuse me, we found this among the victim's belongings. Thought you'd want to know.
Huh? What's this? What the hell? Boss, look what was in the female victim's address book. Yoshimi's phone number and photo. Oh, so now they'll know that she might have been the one who killed him?
What?
It's nice to see you alive, Tetsuo. And the picture. There's an X drawn on it, and a bunch of weird symbols, and a hole where his heart would be. Oh my god, dang girl.
No.
Do you think, could this be some kind of curse or something? Yeah. That's how she killed him, right? It looked like he had a heart attack.
How many times do I have to tell you not to try to connect everything to the occult?
I guess he'll never tell him, huh?
Damn it, is this a Nakagoshi case after all?
Huh? What was that, boss?
Don't worry about it. Make sure you put that photo into evidence. There's no doubt this is related to Yoshimi. Make sure you do a thorough sweep of the area, and then make a phone call.
Got it. Leave it to me. Spend as long as you want on the phone. I hope that Takumi didn't kidnap Mayu? Because now I'm like, oh shit, did she get kidnapped? Still? Oh, so the spirit board thing still happened? But she still has to get her out of her, doesn't she? Mio, it turns out Michio really did die in an accident. Yeah, if we ask around, we might be able to get a little more information. Yeah, because they need to figure out how to get this jerk behind bars for what he did. I guess there never really was such a thing as the rite of resurrection. But I did feel like there was a spirit watching over us.
Damn it. Why? Nothing's happening. But now my contract won't be... No. I should never have believed in this blasted record of fates.
Ha ha, jerk. Is that it? To all of you watching from far, far away, the rite of resurrection has never existed, not in any world, not in any time. So I ask you to take the life you hold and move boldly forward one step at a time. Oh? Why?
Richter, Iwai's out. Do you want to question him? Hang on, Ario. I want to get enough evidence for a search warrant. Let him go for now, and I'll follow him.
That's the kidnapper. Get him! Get him! Yeah, because he's alive. Get him! Yes, I'm so glad.
Yes, I'm the one who did it.
Yay!
So please help me. She's always following me.
Alright, good to see some of the things are still happening as they should. I'm sorry, Michio. I had no idea. Oh.
What? Hajime was killed by this Yoko Fukunaga.
How can that be? He wasn't the kind of guy who could just be picked off like that. You know that.
Yeah, and Boss is hiding something. There seems to be some kind of secret hidden in Hajime's family tree. Let me see if I can find out what it is.
Cool. Nice to see Richter with them. This jerk.
I had heard you would be absent today. Is there something you need? Well, I seem to have this spirit sense thing all of a sudden. I know it's the sort of thing our chairwoman doesn't approve of, so I thought I'd mention it.
You shouldn't work for them. They're bad people.
You could have called. Didn't think you were the standoffish type. I had to find out from Iwai. Whoops, sorry. Forgot all about my favorite chief inspector. The hell are you planning? Nothing so heinous as you're thinking. I'm only Makoto Ashimiya after all. Nothing but a lowly janitor.
What the frick?
How are things with you? Getting along with your daughter?
Why are they acting all chummy? This crazy girl.
Well, you know, more or less.
There's a lot left unresolved. Especially with her. She's a hot mess, man. But is it... I mean, Dejima technically isn't killing anyone now. But is he at least going to keep an eye on him so he can't do anything else evil? I would hope. They're so casual, those guys. It's so weird, you guys. It's weird. Okay. I love this game. I love it, okay? But this ending feels weird to me. I think I'm happy that there were some things resolved, but then there's a lot of unresolved things. So it's like, I wish I could kind of... I don't know. I don't know. How would you fix this, right? Because stopping her all the way at the beginning makes sense. But then not getting the... But I guess it's like real life, right? That it's not like a movie or a show or a story that it's always all neatly wrapped up in a tidy bow. So there's always going to be a little lingering issues or resolutions that are not perfect. Like little jagged puzzle pieces not quite fitting together. That is more realistic. But man, the way he acts with Nejima really bothers me. It's like, it's such a casual, weird thing. But I guess now that he doesn't have a curse stone, he's not going around planning to kill people. But I don't know. Once a bad guy, always a bad guy. I'm glad they got Iwai. I'm glad they got Namagaki. I'm worried about the fact that his daughter, Ayame, is still out there, still bitter, still angry. She's a dangerous person, you know? I feel sad for Haruwe that, you know, there's no real... I mean, they got Iwai. That's the best closure she could get, I guess. And at least they got some closure and resolution for Michio. So it's fine. I guess I don't know why I'm still feeling eh. I guess that what also bothers me, I kind of wanted to see Shogo interact with everybody at the end. You know, like him be part of the gang or whatever. But he still was very removed from them. You only saw him with frickin' Takumi at the end, and Takumi's a frickin' creep. Oh, well. At least everybody else still kind of met up and worked together, except for Shogo. I still love this game. It's honestly one of the best games I've played in a long time. And I really hope they make a sequel. So thank you, Square Enix. I really appreciate you guys. End. Got all the birds. Got the true end, so it's all good. But yeah, it felt... I think my biggest pet peeve was not being able to have... okay, case closed, complete the story, obligation fulfilled, reach Shogo Ilkie's ending. Is that we didn't get another additional scene between Shogo and Yoko. I think that bothers me. And like to get to see maybe Seiman himself say something. So that's kind of a bummer. Oh well. Overall, it's fine. It's fine. Look at that. Look at all that. We only got to play as Mayu for pretty much that one section, so that kind of sucks. Alright, well that's it you guys. Thank you so much for watching this game. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and let me know your thoughts in the comments, please. I have mixed feelings still. Maybe I'll be a little more happy. I don't know. I still really enjoyed it, but I'm just kind of iffy. Maybe I don't think I'm the only one who feels that way. So I look forward to watching how Pharaoh felt in his Let's Play. I'm looking forward to reading more on the Reddit to see the spoilery end feelings of people. But until next time, have a nice day. Bye-bye.